What's up, guys? It's Director Zol here, and today we're going to start the next episode in this series. We are going to be going over the CEO office and the crate warehouse. Now, the reason I recommend starting out with the CEO office is because 98% of the businesses in this game are ran by the CEO, and the only thing that's really ran by the MC, of course, is just the MC businesses. But those businesses are really hard to run by yourself, so that's why we're going to talk about those businesses later. So with that being said, we're just going to get into the CEO office. So from the last video, hopefully you guys have already purchased one by now, but if not, I recommend starting out with the cheapest one because, as I said in the first video, it's right next to the first apartment. But obviously later on, if you guys want to upgrade like I have, then upgrade. So when it comes to the options of your office, do not worry about the decor if you guys are going to upgrade your CEO later on like I did. But if you guys plan on just keeping the base one at the for the entire game, then go ahead and work on decor when you guys get the money, because these decors are definitely expensive. That is for sure. So the only two things that you guys need to worry about at the beginning is just, you know, your personnel or your name, obviously. I do not recommend buying these three right here: the gun locker, the safe, or the accommodations. So that right there saves you guys a ton of money. Like, I just saved you guys 500,000. I just saved you guys another 300,000, and basically 900 or 800 fucking thousand. Like, that is just insane right there. Like, there's just no need for this. This is why I told you guys to get the apartment right next door. So now, whenever you guys start up the game, you guys will automatically spawn right next door, and all you guys have to do is just run downstairs and run across the street. Boom, there you go. You're good to go. Okay, so now that we have gotten the CEO office out the way, now we need to get into the crate warehouse. And with this being the very first business of the game, there is so much to talk about, so much to go over, and some of you might, you know, be a little confused and, you know, whatever, but I'm going to go over everything. So you can have 5 warehouses total. I do own all 5. I do not recommend owning all 5 larges, which is why I don't have them. The reason why is because running a large gets really boring really fast, especially if you don't have 4 people. But even if you do, I mean, you really only need 2 larges. So like, I don't even need the 3rd one. I just bought it for the hell of it. But so at the very beginning though, what you guys are gonna do, you guys are gonna start out. The game will no longer let me do that. Okay, that's interesting. Well, okay, I just figured out something new. So now that I have moved up from these smalls, I can no longer buy a small warehouse. So you guys will actually be able to see smalls. I fortunately cannot. I didn't even notice that until now. Okay, so the first thing I recommend is buying 2 smalls, and make sure they're the closest to your CEO office. And the reason why is because at the beginning of the game, you guys should only have the armored Kuruma, so you guys really don't have a way of getting places fast. So just having the 2 closest is the best way to go. I don't even remember where they're at now. So in order to purchase these warehouses, obviously you guys can just keep doing that first heist over from the beginning video, or, you know, doing some missions with friends, you know, whatever. Or maybe even just go do a heist with a friend. I mean, there's so many people that are doing the, you know, casino heist, which is obviously the best heist. But, so the reason that you want 2 warehouses is because you don't have to wait the 5-minute timer between missions. So you guys can just keep going back and forth. And I recommend starting out with the 2 smalls just because they're the easiest to get you started. And then after you guys, let's see, your first objective is to purchase the buzzard. Which, now if I get out of here, let's figure out what the buzzard even cost. So you guys go to your phone, you go to the war stock, and it's all the way at the bottom. Come on, load. And it's right here. Okay, so it's 1,750,000. So this is what you guys are going to want to save up for when you guys get your crate warehouse. And the reason why is because this right here is going to make the mission so much easier. And even in late game, I mean, you're still going to be using the buzzard. Like, the buzzard is a really good vehicle. Obviously, the best is the oppressor, which is the vehicle that everybody goes for. But until you guys can get the oppressor, this is the best vehicle to have. So like I said, once you guys have that vehicle, you guys will be able to do the missions so much faster, easier. And then you guys can move on to like the medium warehouses. And let's see, so like get rid of the 2 smalls and upgrade to the 2 mediums. And the reason for this is because you guys are going to want to save up 27 crates and sell that. I don't go over 27 crates, and the reason why is because you'll get more than 2 vehicles. And truthfully, you only want the 2 vehicles because it's easier to make sell missions with 2 vehicles. And so the reason I came back into here is because I wanted to show you guys this. Now, for some reason, they took out the option of 1 crate. I don't know if that's just for me or if that's for everybody, but there's no more option for 1 crate. I don't know why that happened. But anyway, so I was going to go over the options here. But like I said, I don't know if this is for everybody or just me. But so, 1 crate, you guys want to do until you guys get the buzzard. Once you guys get the buzzard, I would recommend 2 crates. Now, 3 crates, definitely if you have all 4 people, definitely do 3 crates. Otherwise, you guys would wait until you guys have the oppressor to do 3 crates. But mainly, I would just say stick with 2, just because it's probably the easiest and best way to do this. Anyways, so once you guys have gotten the buzzard, you guys have, you know, upgraded to your 2 or your mids. Definitely wait till late game though to come back and upgrade to larges. The only thing that I recommend using larges for though, which is why I only recommend having 2, is like whenever they do double money events for the crate warehouse. Then I would recommend having 2 larges, but other than that, just use your 2 mids, because like I said, larges, they are so long, so boring, you're gonna just hate life. So don't mess with larges unless it's a double money weekend. Just do your mids. Okay guys, here we are over at one of my warehouses. Now my warehouse is going to look a lot different than your guys's because mine is the large and you guys' should be the small. So mine's going to look a lot different. But the only thing to really focus on with this, the reason that we're over here, is because I want to show you guys this tool bench. Now, inside this tool bench, there are 3 different sell vehicles that you guys need to focus on, which is the truck, plane, and boat. And here's the order on how I would do this. I would buy the upgrades for the boat, then buy the upgrades for the truck, and then finish up with the plane. All of them have 2 different upgrades, and the reason that I recommend the boat first is because if you guys get lucky enough to actually get the boat as a sell vehicle, at the very beginning, it's slow, it sucks. But once you guys get the upgrades, it is, you know, you guys can finish the mission so much faster. So let's see, how would I say this? So while you guys are working to purchase the buzzard, I would come back here and make sure you guys are buying the upgrades as well. Make sure you guys have the upgrades and the buzzard before, like I said, you upgrade to mid warehouses if that's what you guys are wanting to do. And then obviously later on in the game you guys will come back and get large warehouses, but I don't recommend getting large warehouses at the beginning. I just recommend getting the smalls, getting them running, get the buzzard, and then if you guys want to, you guys can upgrade to the mids and start selling at 27 crates. Then after that, we will move on to the next video, which we will talk about the vehicle car warehouse. Okay, before I close this video, there is one more thing that I forgot to talk about. And that is, every now and then while doing the crate warehouse missions, you will be given the opportunity to do a special crate. Now, I definitely recommend doing the special crates, and then as soon as you're done, just immediately sell it. And the reason why is because obviously you'll get a lot of money back. So that's one reason. The second reason is because you cannot sell your special crate with all of your crates. So when you come inside the computer here, obviously I only have 3 crates in here, so obviously I can sell all 3 crates. Now when you have a special one, there will be another sell option here that is only for the special crate, and you guys will just sell that every time you get the opportunity. Otherwise, like I said, you guys are going to save up to 27 crates and then sell them. So, with that being said, I hope this video was helpful. And if so, please leave a like and subscribe. If you have any other questions, go ahead and let me down in the comments and I'll answer them the best I can.